Prep versus Drugz. Oh man, this is one of the other battles I mentioned. I don't know if I mentioned it. Danny should one that I did get a heads up that it was on this event that came out of nowhere. To me, it came out of nowhere. I heard about it from shout out to Leader Boss in the comments. Shout out to you, bro. He informed us ahead of time. And I'm like, oh, okay. I wanted to be surprised by the rest of the card, even though they did drop it this past Monday, and I was like, you know what, I want to be surprised, man. Like I said in the other weekend, I'm trying my best to to get back to being like a normal viewer, man. I'm trying my best. We've been on a just a streak of watching the battles so differently, like so differently, and it took the enjoyment out of it. I would kind of say, but I got to get back to watching it as how I used to. It's kind of like how my whole music reaction channel I had. I'm just glad I get to play music again, like on my own. Anyway, man, it just that felt good to say. You know, it's my platform over here, and I feel good to say how I feel about that. I kind of forget why I forgot what I said. Oh, Leader Boss, yeah. So yeah, yeah, he had informed us, and then the trailer came out on Monday, and I wanted to surprise myself by actually getting into it, just watching on Saturday, see who was coming up. Um, Especially when it was an event. That's more so because the event just came up. Like it really came up, type out of nowhere. I was trying to avoid not saying out of nowhere, but it came up type out of nowhere. Like I didn't see this Smack Saturday coming up or Super Fight, whatever originally was called, whatever. I didn't see it coming up. But man, I said it. I'm gonna keep saying it. One of the best events this year. Shout out to the people that came out tonight. Dope. I appreciate these battles. Word up. Um, oh man. Oh dang. I ain't even say who I had winning. I ain't even say who I had winning that Danny and Suge battle. I'm wildin'. I had Danny 3-0. Dang, I was just peeping. I didn't even say it. Anyway though, Drugz and Prep. I'm gonna tell you who I got at the end, but I really don't. I'm gonna tell you who I got at the end of this one. Off my quick notes I got. Let me just get right to the bars though. Man. Drugz, he went first. Drugz first was crazy. He had a then still Prep. Man, I do not like giving y'all just a punch. I don't. It feels so weird. 'Cause all I wrote down was still Prep, and hope y'all know what that was. That was so fire, but still Prep, but like still. Oh my, it was so much longer. That was so fire when Drugz did that. That was so fire. I don't care if you in your feelings, cause salt is how you kill a leak. Like, come on. You run. I got a tool to get loud, a megaphone. Like that was like, but I like that one though. Man, I just feel like I think Drugz had like a babysitter line too, or reasoning. I don't call it an excuse, but he had a babysitter approach and everything that was going on. Um, I know I usually would book things to be in a consistent back to back certain amount of days. I mean, like do this day, that day, the next day. You don't want to do something early in the week and then have something coming up. I don't know. That's me personally, so I understood that. But I just feel like when the battle rap, it helps. Like it helps brothers to be able to mention something the day before or at a certain time when the rest of us as a community is expecting them somewhere. But it helps in the battle to you know what I mean to add that in. You know what I mean? Like almost as a ploy, it's dope. It's just dope. I don't know how to word it, but basically it kind of sounds like I'm saying like he did that on purpose to schedule his baby shower on the Friday, and of course he did that on purpose. Of course he scheduled that on that day for that reason. He wanted on that day. But it played right into his career and what he's doing to be able to mention it when at the game day the next day. So that was just dope. That's dope. I got a little lost my thing. That's all I got from Drugz first. I like Drugz first though. Prep came out. It's just like when you see the energy of your opponent, it's like you either gonna do you or you gonna come out and try to match it or you gonna go over. And I feel like most of the time that people try to go over, and I feel like Prep, I can't say he tried to go over, but you could just tell it was a different energy at the same time. Not lower or more. It's just that's his energy basically. It's Prep energy. Came with Prep energy, and that had us ready to listen to Prep. Basically, that's what I'm saying. You can see it. It was dope. It was dope. What Prep say? That ain't happened. There he go lying about that ish again. Stop lying. You got hooked on drugs. That was fire. That was fine. That was funny. um, me and Grazy were texting. He texted me the Jordan line. And I text him, stop lying. You got hooked on drugs. He said it was cat. And I said, oh, he must have hooked you too then. I mean, Drugs said it was, you know what I mean? He was styling, but it's battle rap. It's battle rap. It was funny. So I shared that with y'all. Just trying to bring him in here. You know, he's supposed to be here with us. What you say? Ain't Drugz supposed to have other N words influence? Fire. Something like that. It was dope. I'm giving y'all a punch. Oh man. What you say? I swing candy cane. The hook meant for you. The hook meant come on, man. That was Thrax. 357 here. But the 9 here, it's a time difference. Turk, you got the whole game doing this. You should have known your right hand was shaky. Right hand, my bad. The left hand up. Crazy. Drug second. Drug said, oh, did he do that in the second? I think he did do the baby shower thing in the second. I think. I don't remember. I know I was the first, but yeah. I just feel like I was trying to think when it came off. That just plays into like bars that are true. It comes off better. It's said better. It's the battler presents it better. You know what I mean when it's true, and if we can officially validate that it's true for the most part, you know what I'm saying? So you know what I mean? We can't validate why he could have did that another day, knowing he had an obligation to do the face off. But the brothers always feel the type way about face offs most times anyway. But we don't know how their contracts and all that stuff go. It is a huge speculation though, because it's like, dang, why they don't show the face offs? It's like, why? Like, come on. We be wanting y'all to. We need it. We be picky, so you know what I mean. We be inconsiderate with that. We be like, why they just can't show up to the face offs? That'd be our whole thing. Like, they ain't getting sanctioned enough. We don't want y'all to get sanctioned, but it's like I guess do it not matter to them? Like, do it not matter to them in the contract wise? Because obviously, I don't know. It just be every situation is different. But and whenever we don't see them, we title it all the same thing. Like, dang. But anyway, we ain't even the whole battle this weekend. So let me chill. Let me fall back on that whole little unnecessariness right there. Where he say, Drugz in his first, Drugz his second. I mean, you try to pin some on that N word, the whole L word, dope. I'm giving out a punch and just whacking me. I feel like I'm like everybody else doing that, man. I don't even want to do that. Like, crazy do that. All right, you got the best case and then cracked on screen. Um, before I apologize to another man, I'm gonna get slammed on it. Before I apologize to another man on camera, I'm gonna get slammed on it. Come on, man. He's talking somebody earthing him on camera. Shout out to Drugz. That's selfless right there. That was fire though. Prepping his second, he said, easy, T-Top, the only N-word talking that drug ish. Bow, bow, bow. What he say? Boy, I'm tired of them sounds. You Muslim, you supposed to bow 5 times a day. Not five times in a round. Fire. That was fire. Drugz in his third. Then it's over prep. Danny Myers. He had more stuff in there, but I'm getting the quick stuff. I told you I was doing stuff with Bay. I'm leaving tomorrow. I got my bags over there. I showed it to Danny and sure when I'm leaving, so really soon. I ain't even put my camera out, giving y'all I don't know why I'm about to say it's lackluster, but it's still content. It's still, you know what I mean? It's how I feel. I was so excited. I am so excited about this. I can't wait for these battles to drop. Prepping his third. Yo, when he was talking to his BM, I know she hot. I know she was at home. I don't even know if she even heard what he said. I don't even know if she heard what he said. I just feel like that's something as you start hearing that approach and you start breaking stuff. She done broke the TV when he out of like you know what I mean just initiated that towards her. The TV was broken, prep. The TV was broke when you started that off. So she didn't even probably hear what you said. The screen was broken. It was broke. She broke it. It was on the ground. It was broken out the window. Maybe it's broke. I know, man. I know she was hot. I know she was hot. But then Joe was like, she need to hear that. They need to hear this. I mean, yeah. It's just like I was just trying to think about how I'm like, dang. Cause it's like that. It's like we can't even call it pain. We know women do that. There has been. We don't know the situation. We don't know what he did or didn't do to make her want to do that. We don't know. We're not gonna put it in every situation that we hear of and may know about, or you know what I mean, that's perceived and that actually is statistically true. But man, that part right there just had me like, man, she could not be sitting through that. She can't be sitting through that. Hopefully she watching it by herself. If she watch it by herself, the TV might not be broke. If she watching with somebody else, that thing is broken. It's garbage. Anyway, let's keep going though. But she gonna make me make my last point in court like a buzzer beater. Yeah, never lied to before that. Flight risk. Don't let her take that bond away. Come on, fire. What he said? Bow. N-word that keep inviting us to a gun show, but don't know how to deal with a higher caliber. Fire. Super fire. Drugz is always talking in the round, yo. What's up with him? What's up with you, Drugz? Why you always running your mouth in between the round? I do not like that. I don't like from anybody. I definitely don't like from you. You do that a lot. Like a lot. There's more and more I try not to notice it, but you just do it. Now I think you don't care. At this point, I realize you don't care. At this point, I'm noticing it. You don't care. I'm not your friend, I'm not your man. I'm noticing that you really don't care. But I even if he's not saying, even if he's saying that stuff not true, I understand the facial expression. But you literally saying stuff like that's throwing people off at home. Like that's like literally making us look at you like, dang, okay, you want we taking points off of prep. I mean, not me personally. I'm saying like I know some people are fickle like that, where they take some points off of him because they don't believe it. They take points off of you because like why you yapping? It just look bad. It look bad. If you ain't rapping, you just be quiet. Shut it up. What you say? I didn't like that. I ain't like the loss to the DMX overdosing, but Drugz still ain't kill a legend. Yeah, I did not like that line. I know it hit, but I ain't like that line. Um, I ain't like that line. I ain't gonna say at all, but I ain't like that line though. And I understood it. I understood it. I voted it wrong now, but I understood it all the way. I'm gonna tell you what I said, what I vote. I didn't like. Oh no, I didn't like that we just lost DMX to overdosing, but Drugz ain't kill a legend yet. Yeah, I didn't put that. I ain't worded it right, but I didn't like how he worded it. I didn't like what he said. I didn't like it. Could have been better. Could have been. I ain't gonna say get the whole line out of here. It just could have been. It could have been better. It might have needed another bar or two to me. Like you know what I mean to clarify that. You know what I mean to maybe show some more compassion. He did, and I feel like he did one of them lines. That first line we mentioned X. It was some compassion with it. I feel like it could have been worded different. And then it could be another. And then he gave us the. You know what I mean the climax punch. And now we got the. I don't know. I just feel like that could have been better. Could have been better. Could have been better. But yeah, shout out to them. Great battle. Great battle. Probably gonna give I'm probably gonna give man, I wanna say the second was the closest. Drugz came out strong in the first. I liked them. Prep definitely got the third, I'll say that. I gotta give Prep all three. But it was a good battle though. Good 6 rounds. I will say that though. I feel like Drugz first was my favorite round. I won't say the best not my favorite round. I like Drugz second though. Um So yeah, I'm gonna get Prep all three. Shout out to them too. Shout out to them too. That was dope. Let me get to the next battle, man. We're going down the card. Let's go. Not down. We're just going down the night. Reverse. We're going to reverse. I don't want to downplay nobody. We're going to none and Quest for Cody. I stay tuned. Spread the culture.
URL. All I do is hit a minute. In the drop top.